What's up, you guys? So in this video we're gonna have some fun and react to some wild Karens, and I'm just gonna be basically analyzing their mental status and kind of like psychologically breaking it down. Let's jump into it.
You're touching your clothes. The clothes hurt. You touch everything. You touch your faces and everything else.
Okay, listen, if someone has a genuine concern, if they're really genuinely concerned about catching this thing or germs being spread, they are not gonna come to a fast food place. They're not gonna go places, they're gonna take their precautions. So this woman is not genuinely concerned.
45 minutes of having it on. It's the first time I've worn one. I am disoriented. I'm a little mad, if you can't tell that already. Like I'm frustrated, but I don't feel good physically. Like I can tell you right now, I wasn't getting enough oxygen, and I just had on one of these little stupid things. I feel dizzy. My hands are kind of...
Okay, let me pause this right here. Basically, it's you're not going to affect the amount of oxygen you breathe in. Your body filters it out and it takes care of all of that. And you know what? Let me just say to this woman and to every person who's against wearing a mask, will wearing a mask during this pandemic matter to you 5 years from now? Like, really think about it. Like anytime you do anything that you don't want to do, that's kind of annoying and you don't want to have to do, like even like a piano recital you're so worried about and you don't want to go there, but like, is that going to matter to you 5 years from then? Not really, unless you're dead from COVID. So let's listen to what she has to say.
Tingly. My heart is beating fast, so some of it's an emotional reaction, but some of it's a physical reaction. I understand the virus is real, okay? I understand the virus is real. Friends, look at the numbers and tell me why everybody's living in fear. Tell me why we're putting these things on and not being able to breathe. I just want to cry. Like, that's all I want to do is cry, because you can't see people's faces. You can't make human connection. We can't hug people. We can't hold their babies. I'm at the...
All right, so I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt and say that she is mentally affected by this, because yeah, it's hard. We're used to hugging people, we're used to interacting, we're used to smiling at people, and all of that's, gone now. So I agree, it's definitely hard on some people, and wearing a mask is going to make you feel a certain way, mostly because, you don't want to wear it and it's causing you anxiety. And that's a real thing. There's claustrophobia, and some people, they don't want to wear the mask because of those reasons, and I understand that. But there are a lot of people not wearing masks when it's, just wear it into the grocery store. It's not a big deal.
The end of it. I'm just simply at the end of it. It doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense, and I'm not okay with it. And it's probably the last time I'm wearing this, because I feel terrible. I feel emotionally terrible, but I feel physically like it affected me. So
anytime that you're anxious about anything, it can cause you to feel physically impacted. Like if you have high anxiety, you can have a stomach ache, you can have, muscle aches. Your heart starts to beat faster, like she mentioned. So it's stemming from a mental component, is what I'm trying to say.
Hey, baby's over.
Oh my goodness. To just cough on someone's face because you don't believe in the virus, maybe, or you don't think anything's gonna happen. That, like, even before COVID, coughing in someone's face, that's very immature. Very immature. And some people mentally are just not, as mature as others. And that's a result of their environment, their family, their upbringing, their education level. And, a lot of people are like that, like there's so many different cultures within America. And, maybe some of these videos are in Canada too. And you start to see that with these types of videos.
You don't know how to drive. You're ugly. Oh, God. Ooh.
Okay. When someone makes a physical remark like on someone's appearance, like you're ugly, that says way more about them than the person. Physical appearance has most always has nothing to do with the current situation. Like even if this person is ugly, which they're not, like what does that have to do with this situation? Even if she, like mentioned, she's parking weird or she's driving weird, like someone's appearance has nothing to do with the way that they can drive or the way that they do anything or with this situation in this video. So the fact that she's saying a remark like that shows how immature she is.
My daughter has to get in. Move it! You parked it too fucking close.
You.
Yeah, you heard me. When you open that door,
Mocking him, like stuttering in that sentence. Very immature.
Okay?
No, she's fine. The car is parked too close to her car.
Do you see your tire? Let's get serious. Let's get serious. You see the line that separates these?
All right, it's very clear now. So she parked on the line, over the line. Actually, he's fine. His Jeep is fine. She's parked over the line, and then this is coming from her because she's in the wrong. Okay, like she didn't have the right skills or she made a mistake, and that's why she parked this way. And instead of owning up to it and realizing it and taking action and moving her car and fixing it, she sees opportunity of this owner of the Jeep here, and she's like lashing out at him because she doesn't want to look inwards. Maybe she doesn't want to take blame. She wants to throw blame on him, and that's what you're seeing here.
Now come over here. Come over here. Come on. This is just for fun. This is just for fun. No, come here. Look. Just for fun. Look.
And yeah, it's not fun for her. She doesn't want to confront the issue because if she did, she would be, she would come over here and be like, you know what? I see that now. I understand. I'm sorry. Maybe even not. I'm sorry. I understand. Okay, I'll move the car. But that's not what she's doing.
And then look at this. You need to stay within the lines. But look, I'm perfectly between the lines. Look, I'm actually hugging this side a little too much.
I'll take a picture.
Yeah. Pero estás loca.
fuck you.
Oh,
Fuck you.
en español, por favor.
Don't call women crazy, fucker. You're crazy. Look at you.
Don't call women crazy. It was not about sex. Most likely not. And then she's making it about sex right now. About gender.
Shit, you fucking old bitch. Driving a car like that, asshole. You're not happy, man. You're an old fart.
I am.
You're too old to be driving a car like that. It's too big for you.
I'm in disbelief.
Too old to be driving a Jeep Wrangler or Rubicon, whatever. She's not. What does she even mean by that? Man, she's not. Okay, so she's not making logical sense with what she's saying. She's acting out of anger. Okay, so there's two parts of the mind. There's the emotional and the intellectual. And a lot of time, especially in heat of the moment, when emotions are high, people think with their emotional part of the brain first instead of the intellectual. So you can actually train your brain to get around this, but this Karen has not.
Pecker? Yeah, I bet you are.
I-
Look and you drive like
This
it.
is
You
something
drive like it,
original.
you little tiny pecker.
This is
so you need
original.
that is your dick, isn't it? You're proud of your old fucking dick, but it's your car, it ain't you. Yeah, I can't get it up. Viagra my ass. You stupid shit. Now you're getting off fighting with a woman?
No.
Wow! Oh my, she just keeps going. Oh man, there was so much in there. What did she say? She insulted his masculinity, which, that goes into toxic masculinity. Like why, if we're gonna make women, feel bad for their bodies, you're gonna make men feel bad for their bodies, like you're doing the same thing here, and that's just not positive at all.
I'm
You're
not
getting
fighting.
off fighting with a woman.
Getting off by fighting with women. So she's implying that it's called projection. So she's projecting that onto him, like thinking like that's how he's feeling, when really, most likely he's not getting off. He doesn't even like this interaction probably. And she's saying, oh, you're getting off on this, which is so not true.
Woman, you little pecker.
I'm not fighting
Son
at
of a
all.
bitch. Go on, man, because I'll take you down, you son of a bitch, anytime.
That's threatening, but it's not. I'm just
Put that shit correctly.
I'm just being entertained, friend.
No, we're not wrecking it. There's literally so many berries
Oh
everywhere.
my god, we're not wrecking it. Oh, there's so many berries out here. There's so many berries.
Very immature defense mechanism there.
Complete twits.
We're twits. You're the one coming up to two young girls, getting
Young
mad at
girls,
them for
yeah, you're like 6 years old.
6 years old.
Because we wanted to eat some berries.
I was saying, eat all the berries you want, just don't take the bush with you.
I'm
It's not
sorry,
the bush.
I'm
It's literally
disrespecting
it's a
you
tiny
personally.
branch of berries.
Why don't you mind your own business? Why don't you mind your own business?
You know, that is the rudest thing you've said to me.
You decided
Go
to come
back
up
where
to
you
us.
came from if you want to use
Oh, why don't you go back to where you came from, you colonizer?
Are you First Nations?
No, I'm not.
Does it matter? Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't call me a colonizer.
You're a colonizer. You're
Where did you come from?
Yeah, where did you come from?
Where did you come from? I'm actually curious. Where did you
U.S.
U.S.?
Oh, yeah.
So you're not even
you're
from
not
here.
Canadian either.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, so but we are Canadian too. I was born here.
I was born here too.
Okay.
Were you born here?
No.
Okay,
Oh.
so this is actually like I was born here and you're not even born here, and you're telling me to go
Doesn't
back
matter,
to
you're
where
telling us to go
your
back.
grandparents weren't either. That's the thing.
Okay, so she's upset about them taking like a piece of the bush this big of a huckleberry bush, which is really great, and I've been to Canada every summer and those are really good. So I can't blame them. But there's no rules against, picking this much of a bush, and then she's upset about them picking that bush, but is she upset about deforestation? Is she upset about the real issues? Is she, boycotting companies who contribute to deforestation? Probably not. Probably not. So it's very hypocritical. It's very immature. She's creating a big scene about nothing. And it's now become about where they're from and, whose country it is, and a bunch of really dumb stuff that does not matter at all.
Is there anything else that we can
My
immediately grab?
photo albums and my
We're not
computers.
here- nope.
I am going to grab those things while I am inside.
We're not here to
Yes, I am.
Absolutely not.
Why the hell not?
Because you need to go to the courthouse, like Officer Usher said, to get a writ of assistance for anything outside of your medications and immediate toiletries. and
That's
clothing.
bull.
It's not bull.
It is too.
Do you want your stuff or do you not want your stuff?
You have been no help
I'm
whatsoever.
asking a simple question. Do you want your stuff or do you not want your stuff? If you at least get your medicine.
I want my stuff.
Okay. You guys remain right here.
And what if we don't?
Reasonable, ma'am.
Reasonable? Like I'm afraid of you guys? Because you happen to be police officers? I'm not afraid of you. What's your name?
Officer Usher.
What's your first name, Usher?
Officer Usher.
Usher? James Usher. Do you have a business card?
I do.
Can I have one?
After we're done here, yes, you may.
Do you think you're tough? Are you a good cop or a bad cop?
I'm a very reasonable cop, ma'am.
Yeah, you are. You're a bad cop, Usher. And that Sheldon douchebag is an even worse cop than you. And you guys have been out here and you arrested me and I made a scene, and so therefore, what am I?
Okay, I'm not gonna diagnose anyone in this video because I shouldn't, because they're not a patient of mine. But I'm gonna talk about borderline personality disorder, which is more common in women, and they do a bunch of things. It's like, but one of the things is called splitting, where it's like, you're either all bad or you're all good. And what she's saying here kind of reminds me of that. She's like automatically saying he's a bad cop. She can't even see the positive traits in him, the things that he's saying. Which is interesting, and I'm sure a lot of Karens have borderline personality disorder, and I just would not be surprised.
Usher, I'm asking you a question. What's your partner's name?
In the house?
Yes,
Brian Sheldon.
Brian Sheldon is a douche coming out of my vajayjay. You're going down, Usher. I'm filing a lawsuit against the city of Lake Oswego Police Department, and you can't even look me in the face? Are you afraid of me? What are you afraid of, Usher?
Your partner's going through his pockets. I'm making sure I'm safe and everyone else here is safe.
Oh, please. You guys are no help at all. Or you walk around like you own the place because you think you're tall and you're manly and you're studly and everybody's afraid of you. Isn't that the way it is, Usher? Hey, keep your hands out.
Again, that's projection. He probably doesn't feel any of those things. Maybe he does, I don't know. But she's projecting what she thinks onto him?
No, he doesn't.
Looks like it.
That's not my medications.
It's got your name all over it. So you can pick that up.
Very
Jeff's not
immature.
here. Okay?
Well,
In the house.
I heard him.
He's not in.
Heard him.
I just walked through the whole house. He's not in there. So you're free to leave. If you want any further stuff, you're going to have to make the arrangements either with Jeff or get a writ of assistance from the Clackamas County Courthouse.
And how do I do that?
I'll call them and they'll tell you.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Oh, like they're so helpful during this time of need.
Absolutely, they are.
You are not helpful whatsoever. Do
Okay.
you hear me?
All right.
You
well, I
suck.
have to get your medications.
You
that you
suck,
spill all over the-
and so do you, face.
You don't live here
I am
anymore,
calling.
So if you come back,
I do too live here.
not anymore. You just
Yes,
said you have a
I
new roommate.
do. I live here.
You just said you had a new.
I live here.
Okay, you need to leave.
Shut up.
You need to leave.
Shut up right now and let me into my house.
Absolutely not.
I'm gonna kick down the door
No,
then.
you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna bring a drill back here.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I can be just as calm as you are.
Great.
You.
Then why can't you?
I am. I'm perfectly calm.
So am I.
You don't realize I'm the greatest actress you have ever seen. You want to see Mania? Huh? Or do you want to see me floating